How you spend your time says a lot about the kind of person that you are. Let me say that one more time. How you spend your time says a lot about the kind of person that you are. Drops mic. Hello my beautiful people, welcome to another Tracy Talks. So have you ever been in a situation where somebody, or as part of an activity, you're asked to come up with, let's say, 5 words to describe yourself? And girl, after like 2 or 3 words, the struggle is real because you just can't think of anything else. And so you have to defend yourself by saying, I'm actually a really boring person, when in reality, you're not boring at all, it's just that you don't know who you are. And a lot of us go through life thinking that we know who we are, but there's a difference between who we really are and who we think that we are. Truly knowing who we are is self-awareness, and self-awareness is when you are aware of your flaws, your strengths, your weaknesses, your habits, your values, your beliefs, and basically how you react to situations. So I wanted to talk about 3 or 4 situations, depending on if I can think of any more, where if you're not self-aware it can become an issue, and basically how to resolve that. The first issue is in relationships. This covers all kinds of relationships, friendships, marriages, boyfriend, girlfriend, work colleague. Have you ever been in a situation where your friend just makes an observation about you and they're like, well, Tracy, you're actually really impatient. So instead of taking it graciously and saying, oh, okay, I didn't really know that was me, and maybe trying to work on it, you kind of put up a front and you start to play victim. You start blaming the other person for being rude and not really having an accurate judgment of you. When we haven't come to terms with who we really are, we tend to blame external things and other people for exposing a character flaw. One way to overcome this is to accept criticism. Matter of fact, ask for criticism. Go to other people and say, how would you describe me as a person? And ask them to also say why. Girl, we want those PEE chains, point, evidence, explanation. And even if they can put a link in there, just, oh my gosh, what am I talking about? And so if you get a lot of the same answers, then you can see, oh, okay, so this is what they like about me and this is what they dislike about me, and from there you can just work through it and say, this is what I'm going to improve and this is what I like that I do. Number 2, when you don't really know yourself, you don't give yourself room for growth, and so you can't become the best you. So I'll give you a personal example. In the last year or 2, I've realized I'm not a very morning person. Like, I just can't deal with people in the morning who come to me and they have energy and they're talking because that's just too much inspiration for me in the morning, and I just need to have time to gather my thoughts, and so I like to be quiet. And sometimes, every now and again, that moody morning attitude can be taken on through the whole day. Now that I know this is the kind of person that I am, I can decide that, you know what, I need the people around me who are patient and who are understanding of the fact that sometimes I wake up and I'm not exactly in the best mood. And this is the beauty of knowing who you are, is it allows you to know what you want. It allows accountability for your decisions. It allows you to make decisions of who you want around in your life, the kind of things that you want to experience. Because if you don't know who you are, you'll go through life blaming anyone and everyone for the way your life is set up, when in reality you haven't taken the time to see which situations you best suit and which you don't. And number 3, how you spend your time says a lot about the kind of person that you are. Let me say that one more time. How you spend your time says a lot about the kind of person that you are. Drops mic. I think I just woke up a lot of people by saying that, because we can go through life wasting a lot of time. We spend a lot of our time doing things that aren't really productive or aren't really maximizing who we could be as a person. But it's true, because if you spend a lot of your time in your books and studying, that means you're quite a determined and motivated person. But if you just spend your time just scrolling through Instagram and social media, then it just says you seem like somebody who's got a lot of time to waste. Wrapping this video up, I'm going to leave you with 3 basic tips on how to start becoming more self-aware. Number 1 is to be really honest with yourself. Reflect upon situations that you've been in and how you've reacted to them. What are the positives of your reaction and what are the negatives? Number 2 is reflect on how your time is spent. Are you quite a productive person? Are you quite a laid-back person? And how can you change that? And number 3, as a starting point, don't be afraid to ask the people who are closest to you who they think you really are and how they describe you. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you found some useful tips towards, your path of self-discovery, so that the next time that you are asked, describe yourself in 5 ways, you will have more than 2 or 3 points to say about yourself. In fact, you'll be flowing with words that I don't even know. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. So the other day I was lying in my bed and I was basically just praying, having my little heart to heart with God. And as I was doing it, I felt like I had a little Kanye at the VMA Awards moment where God was like, Tracy, I'm gonna let you finish, okay? I'm gonna let you finish. And what he basically said was, but I just want you to hear what you're saying right now.